This is Anime Rush 357. This is my One Piece manga review for chapter 1960. Oden Sakuchi finally revealed. Um, Chapter started off in Wano, so we get to see Wano before he got destroyed by Kaido and Orochi. So we get to see introduction and Otaro, I can't remember her name, Kinemon's wife. So we get to see that she was a model for the coffee shops. Coffee shops. So she was the model, and she knew Kinemon from her childhood. So we found out that these people found somewhere bull, like a pig, and this pig is a white pig. So in Wano, this white pig is the god of the mountain. So Kinemon was trying to rob Otaro, I think that's her name. So she kicked Kinemon's ass, sent him naked, and said, "Oh, if you try this again, I will take your organs away." So Kinemon and Otaro, they will see why. And she was sexy. She looked like Nika Robert when she was younger. So okay, so we get the Oden. They talk about Oden. So we get that Oden, when he was a kid, I don't know if the translation I read, but he dashed something at the midwife. When he was 2, he catch 2 rabbits. No, when he was 1, he catch 2 rabbits. When he was 2, he hunted a boar. When he was 3, he was in the red light district. Like, Oden was a beast from a little kid growing up. So by the time he was 9, he was in the red light district, gambling, getting drunk, having fights. So now we left off at Oden's 18. So we see young Dojiro, and we haven't got Dojiro revealed in the manga, have we? I can't remember. So we see young Dojiro revealed. So I'm at work, people. Young Dojiro revealed, and he's doing a scam. So Kinemon looks like some punk rock. Kinemon kind of looks like Frankie. If Frankie would, if Frankie would have been in Wano Kingdom, that would be Frankie. So Frankie. So we see young Jotaro, the little kid. So Kinemon is older than Jotaro, and we see what's his name again? The old guy from the prison mine. So Oden was what, 17, I think. He had a war. So Oden used to go around stealing people's wives. So maybe Samurai and everyone got together. But the thing is, Oden stole the people's wives, but the wife was free to leave at any time. So the wife was free to leave at any time. So they had a war that were some samurais and other people around, and the guy that's in the prison, I can't remember his name. For some reason I can't remember his name, people. In the prison, stopped the war, and that was I can't remember what the war was called, but something about Honor or something, I can't remember. So Oden, by himself, kicked all their asses. So by the time Oden was 18, he was a beast. Because Oden was a beast from a child growing up. So by the time Oden's 18, he was a built beast. So we find that Oden is a very rubbish navigator. This is why he couldn't leave Wano Kingdom. Because he'd be trying to leave Wano Kingdom, but he couldn't leave because he's a terrible navigator. So now we see why, how we got to with the minks. So now we see that Oden was a lot older than everyone else. So I think Oden and Kinemon, is probably the same age. Young Jotaro is gonna be with Oden now, so it's gonna be Oden, young Jotaro, Kinemon. So we're not gonna see how they find the others. So the young Jotaro is explaining the legend to Kinemon. So he's saying 1,000 years ago, he heard that his father said that this white boar destroyed a whole village, like a whole village, this white boar. So this is why it was it's called God of the Mountain, because this white boar destroyed a whole village. So Kinemon getting freaked out. So at the same time, young Jotaro explaining this, Oden is there. But let's talk about Oden. His intro, oh my days! I think Oden and Kaido had the best intro in the whole thing, because when Oden actually revealed, he's eating food off the dead body. Literally, the body is being burned, so cremated, and Odin's actually eating food off the body. 1 second, people.
So shouldn't the same go for which form of funeral directors you use? After all, that's an important choice too. At Dignity Funeral Directors, we're like you. We also take the greatest care.
Odin actually eating food off the dead body. And people saying, yo, like, stop him, stop him, stop him. So did Oden know that person or something? Because I'm thinking, what are they talking about? So when I actually see the dead body and the bones, I'm thinking, what? So there the fire alarm's going off, So Oden's asking, well, is there fire going? But I don't know what that was, or it was because of Oden. So, but his intro, people, that is so dark. So he said, yo, we'll have the next drink in the next afterlife. Psh, badass. Oh, I'm sorry to your relatives. Oden's so badass. So now we're gonna see Kinemon and Oden travels together. I'm at work, people, so I can't really do a full review. So like, subscribe, comment below, tell what you think.